misses the layup.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. Defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And the first half ends in a... And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. Here's Jones. He passes to Gomes. Here's Cool Hands. The tie, and the block by Johnson. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Cephalosha kicks to Fisher. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jones. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gomes.
Down in the game right now. They're pressing a little bit, trying to get back with the three-point shot. Three-point shot can be a very valuable weapon, but it has to be used smartly and judiciously. You can't fall in love with the three.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Cool Hands in its center. Ryan Gomes is out there with Gary Jones. That's Tavo Cephalosha. And Fisher in at the line. Gomes misses.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds. I love what I'm seeing from them in the paint. You know, last season the Thunder marched their way to the top seed in the West and spent most of the season battling for that top spot with San Antonio, and it was the Thunder's play on the road that was the big difference between the two.
He kicks it to Fisher. Nine feet out. Connects the jumper drop here. Fisher's got his first 2 points.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
You know, another note on the Thunder and the road, Collins. You're always going to have to be fantastic on the road if you want to win in the West. And the Thunder see clearly the best in the West on the road.
Yeah, 26 wins for them, 2 more than the next 2 teams in the conference. And the only team that had more road wins than them on the year in the NBA was the Heat. So it's just a terrific season for the Thunder, both at home and on the road. Of course, kind of got derailed by the Westbrook injury in the playoffs.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in blocks, first in free throw shooting, and they were ranked 3rd in team scoring. This team knows how to score the ball, entertaining at the offensive end.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks. Because number 1 in the league, obviously really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth, and the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching them go bust right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Martin penetrating. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Here's Cool Hands. Great defense that time from Pekovic. Martin kicks to Rubio. Buttinger. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And of course, the Timberwolves have come out on top here.
It was another rough fourth quarter for you guys, as you weren't able to seal the deal at the end of the game. Do you feel like this team lost this game, or the other team won it?
It's a little both, I guess. We should have won this game. We were right there, and we had a chance to pull ahead late if we would have executed the way Coach wanted us to. But we didn't make it happen, and they were able to do what they needed to do to hold us off. As much as I'd like to say they won the game, there's just too much of it in our control that we failed to capitalize on. Let's hope we can use this as a learning experience and that we'll be able to handle this kind of situation better the next time.
Coming at you from the beach, Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
The coach said to me that he stressed to his team that it is all about defensive effort in this game. He said he told his team, if you're tired, be tired on offense. I don't want to see anybody not going full speed on the defensive end tonight. I don't think we'll see any of his players relaxing on the defensive end, guys.
Great, Doris. Thank you. Not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you. Nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
That's good. Houlihan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Bledsoe passes to Morris, and he goes in for the dunk. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that should absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game, or they built their practice facilities by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tire.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Gortat's checked in for Marquise Morris. Gerald Green comes in for Caron Butler. And Brown in for Goran Dragic. Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash, they had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that club.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. There's a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line.
Not to mention some ham and turkey. So.
Shot clock at 3.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high octane offense.
And they're scoring. And the first quarter. Suns trail by 17. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Durant is out there with Ryan Gomes. And it's Cool Hands in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Butler kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Butler. Fires at the elbow. Shot's good. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game. Ron Butler is one of those rock-solid, steady vets. Just a pro's pro, we call it. Entering the final year of his contract. You know he's looking to be aggressive out there.
Pocket 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for Butler out of UConn, a good defender, Steve. A good jump shot.
Yeah, played in one All-Star game back with the Wizards. Now going into his 12th year in the league. He's got a great career.
And the Thunder making a change here. Fisher's checked in.
You know, free throw shooting is always critical in terms of outcomes of games, and the Thunder last year often had an advantage at the line. Not only did they get there at a high rate, they made their free throws at a high rate as well.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, they just got a point of emphasis a year ago. They really spent a lot of...
And now, brought to you by Sprint. It's the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Ωραία, στις περιμήχρονο 54-33 νικάμε. Βασικά είναι 33. Έχω βάλει 9 πόντους, έχω πάρει ένα rebound. Έχω κόψει μια φορά.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in blocks, first in free throw percentage, and they were ranked 3rd in team scoring. This team knows how to score the ball, entertaining at the offensive end.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks. Because number 1 in the league, obviously really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth, and the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris first. Doris?
As you know, guys, Kevin Durant was the runner-up to LeBron James in MVP voting last season. Elite company, but for Durant, it's not good enough. He said, quote, "I've been second my whole life. I was the second best player in high school. I was the second pick in the draft. I've been second in the MVP voting 3 times. I came in second in the finals. I'm tired of being second." And as for his friendship with LeBron, Durant said, "I'm not taking it easy on him. Guys, sounds like he's taking no prisoners this season."
That's a scary thought. Thanks, Doris. It's Westbrook with the drive. And that one goes long. Suns trail by 17.
Get it out!
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Off to Marquette with the 3-point shot. Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Lamb passes to Cool Hands. Fires from the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 6th rebound on the night. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
You know, this game kicks off a 3-game season series for these clubs. Definitely both looking to get that leg up tonight.
From 13, here's Ibaka, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ibaka's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, something special about him, guys, just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive line, salvaging points with his putback.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
That's right, Steve. And even though they may not be the fiercest of rivals, it doesn't mean both these teams, park aren't hungry to start their series off right.
And you know what? Another thing, who knows, guys? The 3 games between them could end up having an influence on how the conference playoff picture shakes out.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and he elevates and slams. Chin board shot. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up, He gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
And here is Lance. He's got 17, and that one's good. Lance got 10 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dragic. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Westbrook dishes to Lance. Passes it to Cool Hands. No good. Here's Bledsoe. Shot is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, and we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play continues this weekend.
Ωραία παιδιά, τα λέμε την επόμενη φορά. Και αυτή τη φορά κερδίσαμε για 20 πόντους. Όχι, ναι, για 20, 73-93. Τα λέμε την επόμενη φορά.